In today's message, I want to address something that I know many of you are struggling with. How to make this year your best year yet. We all have goals and dreams, but sometimes life gets in the way and we find ourselves feeling stuck and unfulfilled. But I'm here to tell you that you are not alone in this journey. We all face challenges and setbacks, but it's how we respond to them that determines our success. And that's why I'm excited to share with you these 5 ways that can help you turn things around and make this year your best year yet. Whether you want to improve your health, your relationships, your finances, or any other area of your life, these strategies can be applied to any goal or aspiration. So if you're ready to take control of your life and make this year your best year yet, then stay tuned and let's dive into these 5 powerful ways together. Trust me, by the end of this video, you will have a clear roadmap to achieving your goals and making this year your most successful and fulfilling one yet. So let's get started. Starting with the 5th way of making this year the best one yet, which is take action and be consistent. You see, my friends, it is not enough to simply have a dream or a goal. We must take action towards it every single day. We must be consistent in our efforts, even when it gets tough, even when we face obstacles and setbacks. Because it is in those moments when we push through and keep going that we truly grow and become the person we need to be to achieve our dreams. I have seen so many people with incredible potential who have big dreams and goals, but they never take action. They wait for the perfect moment, for the right opportunity, for everything to fall into place. But let me tell you, my friends, the perfect moment will never come. The right opportunity will never present itself. It is up to us to create our own opportunities, to make our own perfect moments. Take a look at successful people, those who have achieved their dreams and are living their best lives. Do you think they got there by waiting for the perfect moment? No. They took action. They were consistent in their efforts day in and day out. They didn't let fear or doubt hold them back. They didn't wait for someone else to do it for them. They took responsibility for their own success and took action towards it. And that is what I want for each and every one of you, my friends. I want you to take action towards your dreams, towards your goals. I want you to be consistent in your efforts, to never give up, to keep pushing forward no matter what. Because I promise you, if you do, you will achieve things beyond your wildest imagination. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, it's not that easy. I have a job, I have a family, I have responsibilities. How can I possibly find the time and energy to take action towards my dreams? My friends, let me tell you, it is not about finding the time, it is about making the time. It is about prioritizing and making your dreams a priority in your life. Think about it. How much time do we waste on things that don't really matter? How much time do we spend scrolling through social media, watching TV, or complaining about our lives? We all have the same 24 hours in a day. It is up to us to use them wisely. And I can guarantee you, if you make your dreams a priority and take action towards them every day, you will find the time and energy to make them a reality. But I also want to address the fear and doubt that may be holding some of you back. I know it can be scary to step out of our comfort zones, to take risks, to face failure. But let me tell you, my friends, failure is not something to be feared. Failure is simply a lesson, a stepping stone towards success. It is through failure that we learn, that we grow, that we become better versions of ourselves. And as for doubt, I want you to remember this. Doubt kills more dreams than failure ever will. Doubt is the voice in our head that tells us we're not good enough, that we can't do it, that we should just give up. But I am here to tell you, my friends, that you are good enough. You can do it. And giving up is not an option. Which leads me to the fourth way of making this year the best one yet, which is learn something new. Now, you may be wondering, why is learning something new so important? Well, let me tell you, my friends, when we stop learning, we stop growing. And when we stop growing, we stop living. Learning is the key to unlocking our full potential and living a fulfilling life. Think about it. When you were a child, you were constantly learning new things. You learned how to walk, how to talk, how to read and write. And as you grew older, you continued to learn new skills and acquire knowledge. But somewhere along the way, many of us stopped actively seeking out new things to learn. We became comfortable with what we already knew and settled into a routine. But let me tell you, comfort is the enemy of progress. If you want to make this year your best year, you must commit to learning something new. It could be a new skill, a new language, a new hobby, or even just a new fact about the world. The possibilities are endless. And the best part is, learning doesn't have to be a daunting task. It can be fun, exciting, and incredibly rewarding. So how can you start incorporating learning into your life? The first step is to have an open mind. Be open to new experiences, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. Don't limit yourself to what you already know. Embrace the unknown and be willing to take risks. The next step is to set a goal for yourself. What do you want to learn? What skills do you want to acquire? Having a clear goal in mind will give you direction and motivation to keep learning. And remember, your goal doesn't have to be grandiose. It could be something as simple as learning how to cook your favorite dish or learning how to play an instrument. Once you have a goal, the next step is to create a plan. How will you achieve your goal? Will you take a class, read a book, or watch online tutorials? Find a method that works best for you and stick to it. And don't be afraid to ask for help or guidance along the way. Learning is a journey, and it's okay to have a guide. Now, I know what some of you may be thinking. I don't have the time to learn something new. But let me tell you, my friends, time is not the issue. It's how we prioritize our time that matters. We all have the same 24 hours in a day, and it's up to us to decide how we use it. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media or binge-watching TV shows, use that time to learn something new. Trust me, you will feel much more fulfilled and accomplished. Another important aspect of learning is to stay curious. Never lose your childlike curiosity about the world. Ask questions, seek answers, and never stop learning. As Albert Einstein once said, the important thing is not to stop questioning. Curiosity has its own reason for existing. Now, I want to address a common misconception about learning, that it's only for the young. Let me tell you, age is just a number. You are never too old to learn something new. In fact, learning can keep your mind sharp and improve your overall well-being. So don't let your age hold you back from learning and growing. Learning something new also allows us to step out of our comfort zone. And let me tell you, my friends, that's where the magic happens. When we step out of our comfort zone, we challenge ourselves and discover our true potential. We may even surprise ourselves with what we are capable of. Lastly, I want to remind you that learning is a continuous process. It doesn't stop when we reach a certain age or achieve a certain goal. We should always strive to learn and grow, no matter where we are in life. As the famous saying goes, the more you know, the more you realize you don't know. Which leads me to the third way of making this year the best one yet, which is take care of your physical and mental health. You see, my friends, we often get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life. We are constantly chasing after our goals and dreams, working tirelessly to achieve success. But in this pursuit, we often neglect the most important thing, ourselves. We forget that our physical and mental well-being is the foundation upon which we can build our dreams and create the life we desire. So today I want to share with you the number 3 way to make this year your best year, taking care of your physical and mental health. My friends, our bodies are like machines. Just like any machine, they require proper maintenance and care in order to function at their best. We cannot expect to achieve our goals and dreams if we are not taking care of our physical health. This means eating nutritious foods, exercising regularly, and getting enough rest and sleep. I know, it may seem like a simple concept, but how many of us actually prioritize our health? How many of us make excuses for not eating healthy or exercising? We often say, I don't have time, or I'll start tomorrow. But the truth is, there will never be a perfect time to start taking care of our health. The time is now, my friends. Let me share a personal story with you. When I was in my early 20s, I was so focused on building my career and achieving success that I neglected my health. I would work long hours, eat junk food, and barely get any sleep. But then I realized that I was not able to perform at my best. My energy levels were low, my productivity was suffering, and I was constantly getting sick. It was a wake-up call for me. I realized that I needed to prioritize my health if I wanted to achieve my goals and live a fulfilling life. So I made a conscious effort to take care of my physical health. I started eating healthy, exercising regularly, and getting enough rest. And let me tell you, my friends, it made all the difference. I had more energy, I was more focused, and I was able to achieve my goals with ease. Taking care of my physical health not only improved my overall well-being, but it also helped me become more successful in all areas of my life. Now let's talk about mental health. This is a topic that is often overlooked and stigmatized, but it is just as important as our physical health. Our mental health affects how we think, feel, and act. It is the foundation of our emotional and psychological well-being. And just like our physical health, we cannot expect to achieve success and live a fulfilling life if we are not taking care of our mental health. So my friends, I want to encourage you to prioritize your mental health this year. This means taking care of your emotional and psychological well-being. It means finding healthy ways to cope with stress and negative emotions. It means surrounding yourself with positive and supportive people. It means practicing self-care and self-love. I know that life can be challenging at times. We all have our struggles and our own battles to fight. But remember, my friends, it is not about what happens to us, but how we respond to it. We cannot control everything that happens in our lives, but we can control our thoughts and reactions. And by taking care of our mental health, we can build resilience and inner strength to overcome any obstacle that comes our way. Now, I want to share with you a simple but powerful exercise that I believe can help you take care of your physical and mental health. It is called the Daily 3. Every day, I want you to commit to doing 3 things that will contribute to your physical and mental well-being. It can be as simple as taking a walk, meditating, or spending quality time with loved ones. The key is to make it a daily habit and be consistent with it. Which leads me to the number 2 way of making this year the best one yet, which is develop a positive mindset. You see, our mindset is like a lens through which we view the world. It shapes our thoughts, our actions, and ultimately our results. And if we want to achieve greatness, we must first start by cultivating a positive mindset. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, how can I just change my mindset? It's not that easy. And to that I say, you're absolutely right. It's not easy. But it is possible. And it all starts with a decision. You see, our minds are like gardens. If we want to grow beautiful flowers, we must first remove the weeds and nourish the soil. Similarly, if we want to have a positive mindset, we must first remove the negative thoughts and beliefs that are holding us back. So let me ask you, what thoughts are you allowing to take root in your mind? Are they thoughts of doubt, fear, and limitation? Or are they thoughts of hope, possibility, and abundance? Because whatever thoughts we allow to take root will ultimately determine the fruits we bear in our lives. But here's the thing. We have the power to choose our thoughts. We have the power to cultivate a positive mindset. And it all starts with being aware of our thoughts and consciously choosing to replace the negative ones with positive ones. You see, our thoughts are like a boomerang. What we put out into the universe will come back to us. If we constantly think negative thoughts, we will attract negativity into our lives. But if we choose to think positive thoughts, we will attract positivity and abundance. So, my friends, I urge you to be mindful of your thoughts. When a negative thought creeps in, ask yourself, is this thought serving me? Is it helping me to become the best version of myself? And if the answer is no, then consciously choose to replace it with a positive thought. Now, I know it's not always easy to maintain a positive mindset, especially when faced with challenges and setbacks. But that's when it's most important to stay positive. Because it's during those tough times that our mindset is truly put to the test. You see, challenges and setbacks are inevitable in life. But it's not the challenge itself that determines our success. It's how we choose to respond to it. And having a positive mindset can make all the difference. When we have a positive mindset, we see challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. We don't let them discourage us or hold us back. Instead, we use them as stepping stones to reach our goals and dreams. So, my friends, I urge you to embrace challenges and setbacks with a positive mindset. Trust that everything happens for a reason, and that you have the strength and resilience to overcome any obstacle that comes your way. Now, I want to address something that I know holds many of us back from developing a positive mindset, and that is the fear of failure. You see, many of us have been conditioned to believe that failure is a bad thing. But I'm here to tell you that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a part of success. You see, every successful person has failed at some point in their journey. But the difference between those who succeed and those who don't is their mindset. Successful people see failure as a learning experience, as a stepping stone to success. They don't let it define them or hold them back. So, my friends, I urge you to let go of the fear of failure. Embrace it, learn from it, and use it as fuel to propel you towards your goals and dreams. Now, I want to share with you a powerful quote that has helped me maintain a positive mindset throughout my life. And that is, you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. Are the people you surround yourself with positive, uplifting, and supportive? Or are they negative, pessimistic, and constantly bringing you down? Which leads me to the number 1 way of making this year the best one yet, which is set specific and achievable goals. You see, goals are the fuel that propels us towards success. They give us direction, purpose, and motivation. Without goals, we are like ships without a rudder, drifting aimlessly in the sea of life. But with clear and specific goals, we can chart our course and reach our desired destination. So let me ask you, what are your goals for this year? Have you taken the time to sit down and think about what you want to achieve? Or are you simply going through the motions, letting life happen to you instead of making things happen for you? The truth is, if you don't have a plan for your life, someone else will have a plan for you. And I can guarantee you, it won't be as fulfilling as the plan you have for yourself. Now, I know some of you may be thinking, but Jim, I have tried setting goals before, and I never seem to achieve them. What's the point? Well, my friend, the problem is not with setting goals, but with setting the right goals and having the right mindset to achieve them. You see, setting specific and achievable goals is not just about writing down a list of things you want to accomplish. It's about having a clear vision of what you want, breaking it down into smaller, actionable steps, and having the determination and discipline to follow through. Let me share with you 3 key principles to help you set and achieve your goals this year. Firstly, your goals must be specific. The more specific your goals are, the more likely you are to achieve them. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, be specific and say, I want to lose 20 pounds by June 1st. This gives you a clear target to aim for and helps you stay focused on what you need to do to achieve it. Secondly, your goals must be achievable. You must set goals that are within your control and that you have the ability to achieve. Setting unrealistic goals will only lead to disappointment and frustration. Be honest with yourself and set goals that are challenging yet attainable. Lastly, your goals must be written down. This may seem like a simple step, but it is crucial. Writing down your goals not only helps you clarify them, but it also serves as a constant reminder of what you are working towards. I recommend writing your goals down in the present tense, as if you have already achieved them. This sends a powerful message to your subconscious mind and helps you stay motivated. Now I want to address the elephant in the room, fear. Many of us are afraid to set big goals because we are afraid of failure. But let me tell you, failure is not something to be feared. In fact, failure is an essential part of the journey toward success. It is through our failures that we learn, grow, and become better versions of ourselves. So I urge you to let go of your fear and dream big. As the saying goes, if your dreams don't scare you, they are not big enough. Set goals that stretch you, that push you out of your comfort zone. And when you encounter setbacks or failures, don't give up. Instead, use them as stepping stones towards your ultimate goal. But setting and achieving goals is not just about external success. It's also about personal growth and development. As we move into part 2 of this series, I want to challenge you to not only set goals for your career, finances, and health, but also for your personal growth. Set goals to read more books, to learn a new skill, to improve your relationships, or to become a better version of yourself. In closing, my friends, I want to remind you that this year can be your best year yet. But it all starts with setting specific and achievable goals. Remember, your goals must be specific, achievable, and written down. And don't let fear hold you back from dreaming big and taking action towards your goals. I leave you with these words from the late, great Zig Ziglar. What you get by achieving your goals is not as important as what you become by achieving your goals. So let's make this year not just about achieving external success, but about becoming the best versions of ourselves. Thank you.